you guys? So today's video is going to be on how to add in braiding hair to your flat twist. So it's like flat twist extensions. And I've done a video on this before, but I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that video. So I decided to redo it again, but to do it in a different style. And this actually turned out really, really cute. I think it's like a very great protective style as well as something that's cute for the summer. Because I noticed a lot of people are doing the trend where it's like all the hair is coming over to this side, i.e. lemonade braids. But yeah, so I kind of didn't want to do braids because I've seen everybody wearing lemonade braids and big or small or whatever. So I was like, let me just try to do something a little bit different. So I decided to try flat twists and they turned out really, really cute. Also, this video is sponsored by Xtrends Hair on Aliexpress.com. Don't worry, I will leave the link down below. They are the people who shipped me the hair, so I am really, really appreciative for them. And this is also going to be kind of like a review of their hairline. Before we jump right into the video, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new. Also, turn on that notification bell so you guys will get alerts whenever I do post. And also follow me on all of my social media platforms. They're going to be somewhere on the screen, as well as the links to all those pages down below in the description box. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. So I'm starting on freshly detangled hair, and I have a mirror right here, so if you guys ever see me look over this way, it's because I'm looking in the mirror. So I'm taking my comb and I'm going to section off like kind of a deeper side part. Once you get to this step, you want to just continue the part until you get all the way to the back of your head. And once I already have the curve in, I'm not really focused on like continuing to wrap the part around my head. I'm focusing on like going down, so like straight back. So I have one full pack of braiding hair right here, and all you want to do is you want to split it off into 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 sections. I may turn it into 6, just depending on how thick the twist is by the time I get to the back. So how you want to do it is like whenever you start at the beginning, your hair up here is naturally thinner. So you want to have a thinner piece of hair at the front. So normally I will start off with a thin piece of braiding hair like this at the front, and then the pieces will gradually get thicker in size to about this size until it gets to the thickness that I want. Also at the tail end of the twist, so like the last piece of braiding hair that I'm going to add in, you want to pull the ends down like this. That way they are uneven. So that way once you get to the end, the twist will not unravel on you. If you want it to be just like a blunt cut, you can't just keep it the same, but then you just have to put a rubber band on the end. So to each his own. To smooth down my hair, I'm going to use my Murray's Edge Wax. And I like this product a lot because once you put it down, your hair is not moving. All I'm doing now is smoothing in the product with the comb, because you would hate to start your twist and then you have like clumps of the edge wax just like sitting here, because after you twist your hair, like it's not gonna smooth out. So I think it's better to do it before. I also like to take some and smooth it on my ends because my hair is kind of unruly and thick, as you guys can see. I'm going to keep some of my edges out of this, that way I can design my edges once I'm done with the twist. So now what you want to do is you want to split your hair in half, and you want to begin your flat twist. So all you do is you twist, take your index finger and go in between the 2 sections and grab more hair as you go. Once you get to the point where you're ready to add in hair, what you want to do is you want to split off the 2 pieces that you have for the 2-strand twist. Find the middle section of your braiding hair. Sorry guys, I had to do a voiceover for this part because it was just too difficult to talk and do it at the same time. So you want to have your 2 sections of your 2-strand twist, add the braiding hair in between those 2 sections, and then you need to twist the new braiding hair inwards on itself. So you have to twist the hair to the inside of the twist, if that makes sense. If you twist it to the outside, you're going to end up causing the hair to fall out. So it's kind of hard to explain. You guys kind of have to just watch, and you guys can see right here how I'm wrapping the hair around itself and I'm twisting it towards the inside of the twist. Whenever you do it like that, it creates a rope-like design, as you guys see here. So it's the same method as a Senegalese twist, but you really just have to practice your craft when it comes to getting the twist as tight as you can. So I sectioned this piece off like in the front as well as down the sides, and it's ending in the back. I don't really know how straight the part is, but guess what? It don't really matter, because for me, I always take my hair down. But if you guys want your parts to be super straight, then I would suggest that you get someone else to check the parting for you, unless you're just like a professional parter, because I am not. So I just learned to not care. Whenever you're sectioning off your hair, you want to like make sure that the twist is as thick as your natural hair is, because if it's like too thick or too thin, it's gonna look weird. So just try to match it to your hair thickness so it'll look the most natural. When it's time to add in hair, you want to split off your hair into the two sections that you already have. So this is my first section, and my second section is mixed in with my real hair. And you want to grab your piece of braiding hair. So all I'm doing here is I'm literally lifting up my index finger, re-grabbing the hair, finding the other section, and I'm twisting the braiding hair in on itself. So you want to twist it towards the inside of your twist. That way it won't come undone, because if you twist to the outside, it's gonna fall out. So I just keep twisting this as if I'm doing a Bantu knot, and then I grab it as tightly as I can, and then I twist, as well as I grab in additional hair of my own. And what you do to one leg, you have to do it to the other leg. That way you secure that the braiding hair is in your hair. Because again, if you don't, it will fall out. Trust me, I've tried over and over and over again to learn this method, so I've done a lot of mistakes. So again, you want to split your hair into the two sections for the twist. Grab the braiding hair, place it right in between the two sections of hair that you have. Grab it like so. Twist the hair inwards. Inwards as in, like, you know how the twist goes, so twist it towards the inside of the twist. And it's okay if it's not as tight as it should be, because again, practice makes perfect, so you just have to keep practicing with this style. So something that helped me is, like, the more you twist the hair in on itself, the tighter the twist will be. So that's just something that really, really helped me when I was learning this. Something that's a really big positive about this hair is that whenever I first took it out of the pack, I was like, ugh, why does it feel like plasticky? But it actually doesn't. Like, I can't really describe the texture of this braiding hair because I've never felt anything like it, but it's just so easy to detangle and separate. So that's something that's really, really, really positive about this hair, because as you guys know, if you have ever braided your own hair before or had your hair braided with Kanekalon hair, it can sometimes get like really, really tangled. And it's like, you know, if it's straight hair or yaki straight or whatever, why is it tangling up? But with this hair, I'm not getting any of that. And there's like very minimal shedding that I'm getting, because a lot of times when I do regular braids, there will sometimes be a lot more shedding than I'm used to, I guess you could say. So I really like this hair. Like, if you guys have never ordered from any online hair vendor, I would definitely recommend ordering from them. And also they have like ombre Kanekalon hair, which is what this is. And I've never seen this type of hair as far as the ombre in any of my local hair stores or anything like that. So if you guys are looking for ombre hair, you guys should definitely check out this website. Now all I'm going to do is split this middle section directly down the middle, and then I'm going to put that into 2 twists. So now that the hairstyle is done, I'm going to give you guys the pros and cons of this hairstyle. The pro is that it's a variation of doing 4 braids, because I know some people may be tired of always doing braids, or some people may not know how to braid, but they know how to flat twist. So a pro is that I feel like this hairstyle or this method is easier than braiding to the scalp. But the downside to it is that you're going to constantly have to like retwist your hair, because it's not really, I don't know why it doesn't stay as secure as braids do, but like on the ends down here, like they're gonna always get like poofy, so you're gonna have to constantly like retwist them. And for me personally, I am going to go ahead and add a small black rubber band towards the end of each of the twists. That way it can like prevent me from having to twist them so often, I guess you could say. Couldn't think of the word. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 2 twists from this side and the 2 from this side and twist them together kind of tightly so that it kind of gives the illusion of a different type of twist, even though it's the same thing. As you guys can see, like, it's looking kind of like different. I think it looks kind of cool. Like, I've never really seen a twist like this. So I'm going to twist it as tightly as I can, and then I'm going to put 2 rubber bands on the ends right here. I think I'm going to end up putting 2 more all the way up here too, just to keep it together. Hopefully I don't break it because this is a lot of hair that has to fit through this tiny rubber band. That's not going to work. Okay, we're going to try from the bottom. Let's try like this, and then I'm just going to slide it up because I'm not trying to get popped today. And I only added this one up here just to kind of keep all the hair together. That way it still helps bring off the illusion of a big twist, because without this, like, it's gonna end up going all over the place. And to me, this is very, very, very cute. It's very summery. Oh Lord, let me stop talking. I gotta do my baby hairs. All right, let's go like this. Yo, this is the struggle. So all I'm using is my black Got To Be Glued gel, just because I cannot find any of my other edge controls. There is a downside to this gel, and it will kind of leave your hair like more shiny than it should be. Like, it's really hard to explain unless you have seen it before. Also, if you put too much on your hair or your face, like, it's kind of like glue almost. So if you put too much, like, it's just gonna be a catastrophe. So I would just recommend not putting too much. But on the bright side, once you put this on, like, your hair is not gonna move for the rest of the year. And now all I'm just gonna do is like kind of smooth down the hairs that didn't get laid down with the edge control, just so the style will actually last, because my hair is notorious for like wanting to act up. So we gotta fix that real quick. So now all I'm going to do is kind of undo the ends of the twist, and I'm going to like trim it a little bit because this is just too long. Like, that's not cute. So I'm just gonna trim it a little bit. That way it looks cleaner. You guys can also skip this step if you want to, but this is just for personal preference. I'm also going to use my mousse and put that all over the rest of the hair just to further lay it down. So you guys, that's the end of the video. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, feel free to drop your comments and questions down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.